Nahum is gone. All right, we're gonna start this meeting real quick. So we're gonna start this thing real quick here, and yeah, we're gonna wrap it up real quick too. So this is the first meeting for us in the COVID era, I'll call it. So we haven't had any meeting, and there's a need for us to continuously have these meetings. And I see Alan, and I don't see anybody else. So, however, I don't even see a name or anything so that I can identify the person. It's just A for Alan and nothing else. Can you raise your hand if you're in the meeting, please? Like I raised my hand. Can everybody raise their hand if they're in the meeting? And if you can hear me, if you can hear me and you're in the meeting, raise your hand. Good. So that means everybody can hear me. All right. So the reason for this meeting, they are in two folds. Okay. One, there's a need for us to start our program the way it used to be. One, if you can hear me, raise your hand. If you can hear me, raise your hand. Okay. If you can hear me, raise your hand. You're good. Okay. So the reason for this meeting is number one, we need to get our acts together. We need to get into the program that we have in the past. We need to analyze and evaluate what we are working on currently, so that way we can have a direction in the future. I know that we have pretty much ironed out what we are doing. We are doing Lokdon Cash App. We already know that. We are doing the diaspora, the marketplace. We already know that. We are also working our own website that will allow us to sell the SDK. We already know that. We're also working on the video conferencing. We already know that. So these are the 5 things that we are working on, and we are not working on anything else. So all these 5 things, we put our time in to perfect them. Okay. Now, now I know that we are going. A lot of us are going through trouble and situation, hard times, and it's global. The problem is global. So I'm calling on the higher power to help every one of us. Whatever religion you believe in, you should be calling on your God to help you. And I believe most of us here believe in one God anyway. So that with that being said, this is a time for us to be strong in our faith and do the best that we can, so that we can be in the greater light. Now, I have mentioned what's going on with us. We need to have meetings. I've also mentioned what we are working on, and all the stuff that we're gonna work on in the years to come. I've already identified it. There's a tally that I put up on the group, software development group, on what we are working on. With that being said, it is time for us to finalize and finish the Lockdown Cash App. And I know Nahum is working tirelessly to put video conferencing and call in there and group chat. That's what he's working on. He promised to give us the APK yesterday, but it didn't happen, and I'll let that pass. Now, currently, we are also having issues with the eVault, and I don't know the reason why the issues. I am blaming it on somebody not paying attention or not being serious enough not to repeat the same problems over and over again. Now, in order to solve some of the problems we have, it is important that we get back on ClickUp so that we can dish the task like we used to do in the past. I think Alan was using ClickUp to assign tasks to people and have people give feedback, and at the same time also communicate on Google Play Store what they are working on. I think we have to go back on that, because if we don't go back on that, people are not going to be serious and they're going to be forgetting what they're doing. And the way to do it is if you record what you've done on Google Play Store and you also accomplish the task and you identify the accomplishment of the task, then you will be getting paid. If you don't do that, well, I don't know how we're going to work it out, because if you are working for somebody, you need to show what you've done. So that way it will be fair for that person to be paying you, because it's hard times now and it's very difficult. Yes, the US gave some businesses a little bit of money, but that doesn't mean you have to burn it and destroy that money. So basically what I'm saying here is it's time for us to work together and have a solution and go out there and make it happen. Okay? I have talked to Access Bank, and Access Bank have decided to work with us. So we are in the process of finalizing the movement of the money. And I spoke to one of their enterprise architects not too long ago, and I spoke to another one uh, yesterday who communicated with me, and he told me that we'll be working together on the provision of the APIs and etc. and etc., which was good news to my ears. So not only are we going to finish the app, Lockdown Cash App, we also are going to use it to at least pay you guys. I'll be happy to pay you guys with the app, and that's my goal right now. I can't be going through other people processes to be able to at least pay you guys. So with that being said, there's also a group of people who wants to use the app that are talking to me. They will come here on Monday next week to meet with me. There's a possibility that they will invest, but I wanted to make sure we have the app ready first, and we can send money with the app. That way, I can get a lot of investment funding from them instead of being under their spell and having to play into their game. So I have to present that we're already sending money and we're good. So that way we can attract large amount of money. And you guys should remember that I set aside now 5% for all the team members, and I mean that. So if the company wants 10 billion, 5% goes to the team members. I don't care who they are, where they're from. I don't give a hoot. I think wherever you work is where you're gonna benefit from. And I stick to my words. You guys know that I'm committed to teaching and helping the youths to understand, regardless of your background. That's what I'm all about. But charity do begin at home. And I must let you guys know that I've had really hard times. I've sacrificed a lot of things for what we are doing right now. And I want you guys to understand I'm a person just like you guys. I have my problems, my troubles, family issues, etc. and etc. And I try to push that aside, and sometimes I sacrifice a piece to achieve the greater goal. To me, the greater goal is what I'm doing with you guys. So these are my problems that I'm discussing with you guys, and I would like to hear from you guys how we can solve these problems. The major problem is the meeting we are not having. The second problem is a lot of us are losing concentration. And the third problem is there are some that are not even doing anything right now. And I'm going to open the floor for ideas to flow in on how we can solve our pressing needs. Whoever wants to go first will have to raise their hands down and raise their hand up again so we can have no one talking out of turn. So that's just about it. Let's continue. I'm going to raise my hand down because I have nothing to say here. Ah, yes, whoever wants to go first can go. Alan would like to speak. Alan, go ahead and speak.
Yes, for our meeting and the progress, we can put it uh, just like we have previous weekly, and it's required and be requirement even for payment. If there's a person who's not coming, the payment will not be fully paid for him, something like that. Uh, and the progress, the daily reports was really important, and that helped them and us to be in progress and know everything that's happening.
Yep,
I think we should get back to that thing.
I think you're right. It helps them to be in tune.
Yes,
Not when they go home, they forget everything they have done. But if they have progress report, like Alan set it up on Google Play Store, I mean, on Google Drive. They will go there and document what I've done. So if there's any problem when they come back, they will read it and then they move forward. And that also helps me to know what they're doing. Like I'm doing so many things. You guys know that the reason for me doing that is because I see the opportunity. So the email that I'm setting up for a group of people that wants to use it, we have this thing we are talking on is ours. Okay, I didn't go to Zoom or Skype or anything. We set this thing up. Look at the name. Lockdown is on there. It didn't just come from out of nowhere. So these are some of the stuff we're doing. And this thing you see here, Nahum is cutting it into the app itself. And also we are making the app to have a group chat where you can call somebody and talk to them just like WhatsApp. But it's secure. You see, these are the things that we have come up with, but we're not gonna come up with anything new again. We're just gonna finish what we come up with, make sure they're all working and we're making money from at least Lockdown Cash App and the SDK. That's our goal right here. And I hope you guys understand that. So if somebody else have something to say, they can go ahead and say it. I think there's somebody here. Samuel is here. Alan is there. I
Yeah,
don't I don't know the other
Samuel.
person.
Okay, Samuel.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you, Mr. Joe, for this meeting once more. I think it has reminded us of the responsibilities we have at hand, and I also want to appreciate you for the effort you've been putting in. It's not been easy, and you've been trying to not just say, you also participate in the actions. So I think now we have a go ahead order from Access Bank to implement the API. I think we need to strategize and then see how to put it in action, so that we don't lose the vibe and the energy. Also, I think most people who are not here, is either they are not informed, or probably they might have one or two engagements and they didn't inform us on time. So I think it's important that each and every one of us has an email, that they receive an email in their private email. So I think we should have a company email for everyone with our domain. That way, it gives us a sense of belonging, that we know that, oh, I've been officially informed to
Everybody
everyone.
has
So
it. Everybody has company's email. Everybody, nobody can deny it. Everybody that's here has company's email. The problem is they only want to use it when they are doing official duties. In other words, instead of using company email to allow you access to Google Drive, it makes more sense to use Google email. That way they don't think it's spam or spoof or whatever. So everybody here already have official lockdown email. If you don't have it, let me know. I will create one for you.
okay, no, it's not the email I'm talking of is not actually for accessing Google Drive or Google Docs. It's actually for official communications like this. You know, the
Oh,
Skype
okay.
is doing the work, no
Okay,
doubt.
okay,
But
okay.
I also think that
Guys, you guys know
I also think that
we
the
are moving
email.
away from Skype. You guys already know that. We're only using Skype for these things, but over time we're gonna move over to this one we're using right now. Especially let me show you guys. We're gonna move to this one, the Riot, right? Like let me help you guys to see it. We're gonna move over to Riot. Uh, just give me a second. I will share. I'm just gonna share the screen. This is how you share the screen. I think I'm gonna share this side of the screen. Uh, if I share the entire, okay, I'll share the screen too. Okay, you guys can see me. No, you can see the screen now, right? Right, right. So this is what we're gonna be using at the end of the day. And the beauty of it is ours. We control everything on there. And that's the future. I want you guys to understand how the world is going. Like, for instance, Chinese people have their own, the Indians have their own. We have to emulate winning strategies. We have to emulate winning strategies. Okay? This is our team. This is our team here. But nobody's in here yet. But after this, I will recommend that everybody come here so that we can keep all our stuff private to ourselves. I recommend everybody create account here. And if you have account here, it's easier for us to do a lot of stuff in privacy.
My name is there now. That's Uncle Sam.
Well,
That's me there.
you are not on our server. You are on their server, but we have our own server. That's the point. You are on .org, jitsi.org server. Like when I go here, I'll show you something. You see my name? You see our company, Lokdon, GC Lokdon. That's our server. But when we go to you, it's not the same. You are different. So you need to be on our server. You see? Like this person here, if you click on this person, you're gonna see that they're on our server. See? Let me click. You see? Right here, they are on our server. You see their name? They are on our server. But you are not on our server. So I recommend that everybody belong to each one, teach one, belong to our team. Automatically, when you belong to our team, then you have access to all this. All you have to do, click on the link and you go here. And I remember there's a training class that's going on. Okay, guys, I forgot to tell you guys. I'm sorry. We have a cloud movement where I'm trying to teach people stuff. And if any one of you is interested, you can also join. So it's not right for me to teach other people and I don't show you guys. That's wrong. So I'm using this opportunity to bring that to you guys' attention. Okay? And in that class, there's also opportunity for some of you guys that are really, really smart to teach. Okay? There's gonna be also opportunity for if you can write Java, I can showcase you. I can say, hey, take us through this Java program, because it's team membership. The same way I approach in my work with you guys is the same way I structure the class. And I would like for you guys. I know all five of you that are here are very smart people, and for you guys to show that skill set and help other people to grow. And helping other people to grow, you help yourself to grow. Okay? I want you guys to be the best in what you guys do. I want you guys to remember where you guys are from and help your people from the bottom of your heart. Knowledge is everywhere, brilliance is everywhere, but the opportunity is not everywhere, and that is some of the problem people like me wants to solve. So, for instance, I will copy the team URL, which I'm gonna share right here, and I'll paste it on our group. This is a special one, so you go through the process, and you'll be able to be a part of this, and that's that. Oh, Principal is asking if he can still join the meeting. Let me show you guys what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying, but I hope you guys can help me understand him. He said, I can't still join the meeting. Oh, so I should say yes? Is that what I say? Are you guys there?
Yes, you are
I
right.
think it is.
Is he saying that he can still join, or is it over or something?
He cannot join.
He cannot join. Oh, okay. All right, fine. That's done. Let's go. All right, that's all I wanted to show you guys on that. So we do that. So I'm not sharing the screen anymore. Let's go through, and I think Nahum wanted to say something. You see how easy it is to use our stuff. It's so easy. You can navigate from here to here. You can go and teach people on this one. You can even open documents. It's amazingly great. So I think Nahum wanted to talk, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. I thought you have the highest
Hello.
internet. Yeah, I heard that you bought the highest internet on the globe. So that means we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, great. Okay. I think we should have a regular meeting. Uh, a regular meeting like this that we used to do. Just
Mm-hmm.
so some of us even we are not up to date with current progress, and I'm trying to get the app completed today so that we can start using our group chat feature. Also, we should go forward and finish the payment
Exactly.
integration.
Nahum
Right now, we have
understands everything I'm
just a
talking
code
about.
that literally
There
do
you go.
only things logic.
Uh,
So we
exactly.
should handle the business side of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all what I could say now.
I think you're right. I agree with you 100%. We should start using our stuff. If we don't use our stuff, who's going to use it? We have to use our stuff and tell other people to use it. When we have the number, it's easy.
Yeah,
Like on Monday, people are coming to evaluate this company. Whether you believe it or not, these people have money. Okay? They are coming on Monday. I'm the one that's telling them to wait. That's why, you see, today is Tuesday, and I'm telling them to come on Monday
yeah, yeah,
because I'm planning to have the app completed. You see, I tell them come on Monday. So when they come on Monday, I'm gonna show them the group
yeah.
chat and everything, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, it's amazing!" And we can send money, right? So that's the whole idea. And I'm not gonna forget you guys. I love every one of you guys, and I want to continue working with you guys, and I want to continue all my progress, and all our progress is all ours.
Yeah, yeah,
So whatever we do all for one and one for all. I trust you guys, and I know you guys trust me too. So let's keep doing this together, and let's not jump the ship. We shouldn't jump the ship. We should encourage other people to do what is right. You know, if you notice that somebody's losing focus, you can talk to them and encourage them, because sometimes people are going through so much stuff. It is not even funny, you know. Lindsay is not here, is he?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm very much here, and I've
Oh,
had
he's there.
all
Okay,
the conversation. Yeah,
okay. So,
I'm
so,
here.
so I heard you guys heard what Samuel said. Samuel said that the meeting is very a battery charger. Is ego
Yeah, and
boost.
I love this platform too. It's clearer than with on Zoom. I mean, there's not been any crack of any, or any of any sort.
And
Maybe it's
remember, and remember, this is on a low budget. And consider when I
oh
get a
god.
very high quad core processor, which we're gonna get as long as we are doing what we're supposed to be doing, because we control everything here, guys. And it's also time for you guys to start selling our products. You tell your company that you work for, I mean, where you go to school or whatever, that you know somebody that can set up a video conferencing for them that is secure. They control everything, and we can give them the name to be the name of their school or the name of the organization or whatever. Okay, we can put the name, the right name for them, and all that, and it's very secure. This is an opportunity for us. COVID-19 is an opportunity for us. We started relying on ourselves, having our own money, doing all kind of stuff. It was COVID-19 that made it possible for us, and we want to give back. We want to help and give back. I think Prince Will is here. I can see him. Can you guys see him?
Yeah,
He's the guy
yeah,
in
like
yellow. He's the guy in yellow here. You guys see it?
No, no.
That's him. He's in yellow. He just talked.
We uh,
So, principal, if you're there, talk to us and let us know how you feel.
Okay, I'm feeling quite better now, unlike before.
Oh, that's awesome. And you
that's
sound
good to
much
hear.
better.
Sorry.
You sound much
Yeah.
better too. You sound much better. I heard it on your voice. I found out that you're having problems with the Matrix PPK that I sent you.
Yes.
Oh, you shouldn't. It's very simple. Let me show you here. Let me show you. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Okay, guys? If that's okay, it should be okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna share
Sure.
my screen. I'm gonna share the first one, which is this one that we're on. Okay. So, but when I share it, I'm gonna go to here. I am going to go to extracted file. I'm gonna show you guys something interesting here. I'm gonna show you why what we are doing is awesome. All right, this is the file that I sent you. Right? Are you with me?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
This is the file I sent you. It's matrix ppk, right? You can name it anything you like. So when you open this file, let me open it. Let me edit it with what can I open it with? Okay, there's nothing to open it with. It's actually acting stupid. Uh, Let me just click on it and see what happens. All right, this is what I sent you through the Lockdown Cash app.
Yeah,
All you have to do is copy all of this, put it in a file and go save as,
yeah.
name it anything you like, and make sure you have this file extension ppk. That's it.
Yeah,
And you save it. All right, you save. Okay.
yeah,
So after you save it, what you need to do is, I don't know what you are using to log in. You have to have some SSH utility. For me, I'm on Windows. I go for Putty.
yeah.
This is what I use. I'm on Windows. I go for Putty and I click on Putty and it will pop up. And once it pops up, I will look for. Well, you are new. You are new. So what you do is you take that that thing I gave you, which is the same thing as this. Let me show you. Diaspora, right? That's Brimanso. Is this right? You remember this? Are you with me? Hello?
I'm here. I don't know. Principal is here.
Prince Will is gone. So,
Yes, I'm here. Yeah,
okay.
I'm here.
Okay, did you remember what I sent you, like the fully qualified name for that server?
No,
Is this? It ends with the 80. Remember?
can you just send it to me, like on Skype, so I can have access to it?
I've already sent it to you in the app, man. You don't see it in the app? Okay, I also
I
sent it to
no.
you on Skype too. I sent it on Skype and I sent it in the app, but I will send it to you again. Please,
Okay,
please pay attention. So I'll send it to you again. I'm about to send it to you again here. This is you. I'm gonna go directly to you, and I'm gonna
okay,
send it to you. This is it. It goes to you. Username is Ubuntu, so you have to do Ubuntu at like if you're using Putty, you have to do Ubuntu at like that. You do Ubuntu at. That's what you need. Okay,
okay,
that goes to you.
okay,
But you already saved the
okay.
public-private key. So all you have to do now,
Yeah,
now you save the public-private key. You just have to make sure you have it. Like here, authentication. Let's you see, I have it. It's matrix
okay,
right there. So all I had to do, open the stuff, is gonna go into the server. Boom. We're gonna go into that server. This is the server here, and you wanna go
okay.
to the var ww, and you wanna go, you wanna do ls. I think it's in HTML. That's where everything is. So cd HTML. That's where you make all the changes you need right here. ls. Everything is here.
But can I get all the files to my system?
But they are here on the system now. What else do you need it on your system for? They are already here. If you want to test, you use the IP address to test it. I mean,
Like
it has a domain name. You use the domain name to test it. It also has an
like in the
admin panel. Let me show you the admin panel. So that way we are on. I will give you the username and password for the admin power panel. But first, you have to get
okay.
into there and see what changes you can make. Like for instance, I made these changes myself, but I can't be doing everything, which is it's not fair. It makes me
I know.
weak. It makes me weak. Stresses me out. Like here, like this is the website, the marketplace that we want to create so that people all across the globe will use it, especially those that are not getting the opportunity in Upwork and all those places. Now this would be an option for them. So I change all this stuff. Elik will help me change this, and it's all of that. So we need to change the background to reflect who we are. The background is just, I don't like it. I hate it. So this is what me and Eliku came up with. It's not finalized, but I'll show you guys. This is what we came up with. Me and Elik, we came up with this, but he needs to make all this lettering very professional and big and bold so that it will match this. This is what we came up with.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
That's what me and
Okay.
Eliku came up with. We think it's much better. It's
Yeah.
more diversified than we think this one is more diversified. What we have
Yeah.
is more
This is more
diversified.
better.
It's more diversified than. Let me go back and show you guys. Seems like I'm all over the place with it. Okay, this is what we came up with. This one. Okay, we think it's more
I prefer
diversified.
the
Huh?
purple background.
What you say?
The other one is better. The other background is better. The purple one.
The purple
That
one is
purple
better,
background.
but that's what
Yes.
he used to make this
I
one.
like this one.
He Eliku made this one, and because I asked him why, he said this one sucks. And I agree with him, that one sucks. So that's what he said. And he said, look at the flags here, and when you put the new background here, it's gonna connect with this one. And I said, wow, that's amazing. He said we have to change all these colors and find suitable colors that works for us. And I agree with him. So if you have any other ideas, I'm open. You know me, I'm always open to ideas. So this is the place that you're gonna go to. You do a lot of work here. Like you have to get used to this. You have to check everything they have here and see how you can make them better.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
admin
You can send
dashboard.
me the password for the admin so that.
Sure, sure. You don't have a problem. Make sure you have Lockdown Cash on your phone.
Hello.
Yeah, make sure you have Lockdown Cash on
Hello.
your. Can you hear me? Am I the
Huh?
problem here? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, I'm
I
hearing
can
you
hear
now.
I
you.
can hear. I can hear you.
So
Yeah.
this is oh Nahum already
Yeah, I
registered.
can hear you too.
Nahum already registered, man. So let me tell you some of the problem on this website. You need to test this
Yeah, yeah,
website.
yeah.
You need to test this website completely, Princewell, and find
Okay.
out the problem. We are trying to use this website for on-demand marketplace where people can sell their skills. Other companies can use the skills that our people are selling to make their idea a reality. So that means there's going to be bidding. So people are going to bid. Whoever gets the bid works on the project. And when it's completed, you get paid. So there's payment integration is going to be needed. Right now, we have some of the payment gateway we have is this PayPal, we have Zaza Pay, we have Wallet. We also need to include Paystack. We need to include M-Pesa. We need to include MTN Pay. We need to include all of that so that way people like businesses can pay with a means of making payment, but the employer who is employing the person, we have to tie them down to notable, verifiable payment gateways like PayPal. So if you're an employer, you pay
Yeah.
money, you have a PayPal account to pay the whoever did work for you. I trust you. Why? Because if you are full of
Yeah.
crap, I can always go to PayPal and get the money.
Yeah.
Now, for those employers, they need PayPal. For people that are offering work, we don't really care much because people that are offering work are not paying anything. So that's where you need Paystack so that they can use Paystack to move their money out. Do you get the idea?
Yeah.
So if I pay you, you're not in America, you're in whatever country. I want you to be able to move your money. So that's why they have this wallet here. If your money is in the wallet, then you move it out of that wallet and move it wherever you want it to go. But we need to know if this wallet even works. So your job is to find out what is working and what is not working. So I'm committing you to everything that has to do with this website, you and Javille,
Oh,
and then remember the SDK. I mean the code that you need to get from Namdi. You have to help Namdi
yeah.
with that plugin because that plugin will make this website effective. Without that plugin, this website is garbage. People can hack into it, and we can have a lot of problems. And I'm not trying to have those kind of problems. So here you have all the pages. I will take care of the pages, the write up for the pages. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I will take care of the write up for the pages. Like for instance, here, frequently asked questions. You can do the frequently asked questions. That's fine. I'll go over it. I know you're very smart. Yeah, you do the frequently asked question for this website. You have experience with marketplaces. Then the content. This is gonna be a collective work. Everybody will try to put the content, and we can find better ways to make it happen. So while you are doing this, make sure you cross-reference this website, Upwork and Freelancer. I really like Freelancer better, to be honest with you, but we can do better by taking what we like on this one and put it here and all that. So I think freelancer. I spelled it wrong. Freelancer is this. I don't know why it's taking forever, but anyway, let me do like this. Freelancer.com. Yeah, it probably will take me there right now. So this is it here. So you're gonna be committed, or you're gonna have a date with this website for some time to get where you need to be. Okay, and you need access in the back end and in the here too, so that you can make the necessary changes and make sure that payments are working. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's that. Let's go back. You need to work with Namdi. I need you to know how to build plugin. The only way to know it is to learn it from him. While you guys work together
Uh,
on it. That's my own take on it. So let's go back to the meeting, and I guess everybody has said what they need to say, and nobody else has anything else to say. If somebody has something else to say, they can say it. I'm very, very tired, actually, to be honest with you guys. I'm drinking so much water.
Okay, then we can stop, and if we have a question, then we can ask later.
So, the conclusion of the meeting, we have to start our weekly meetings, as we always do every Monday. And we have to go back to recording our progress in Google Drive, and we have to start using the task in ClickUp again. We have to start using task management in ClickUp again. So that way we can
Yes.
have a direction in what we're doing. We have a definition of everything that we want to do. We have actually ironed it out. There are 5 items we are working on. And we're not gonna work on any other item again. We are working on video conferencing, which we're using right now. We're gonna make it much better and put more of our security in it. We are also working on Lockdown Cash, which Nahum will wrap up sometimes very soon this week. We have Diaspora, which is the marketplace. We have the email B, which is the email server that we're trying to set up. That one is private email server. Okay, it's not for sale. It's some people that asked me to build it for them, so I'm building it for them. So that's that. So we have all these five things that we are working on, and we're not working on anymore. Our SDK is the final. We get our SDK, our plugin for any browser. That's what we are working on, and that's it. We don't have any other plan to work on anything else except for all these five. So we need to wrap them up real quick. Oh, I forgot eVault. Okay, eVault is a part of the SDK, so I forgot that. So that's what enables us to move information back and forth from people we don't know, so that at least we can secure their information at the same time. We secure our own information from other people that we don't really know about. So that's the thing. And we have to start using all our applications. We have to start using all our applications, because if we don't use it, we don't know the weakness. I think over the weekend, Prince Will found out that there's some problem with Lockdown Cache, and I told him to reach out to Nahum to tell Nahum about it. And we are also seeing other problems from the United Kingdom and US, where people download Lockdown Cache app. They are not able to. It says their IMEI is not available. I don't know if somebody wants to take up the challenge and figure out why that is happening. They will go in there as usual. They want to do what they need to do, and it's telling them, hey, look, you can't register here because of such and such information. We can't get. You remember, we take IMEI, but if you don't get IMEI, how are you gonna finish registration? So it's happened to two phones already, and I challenge you guys to find a solution to it. Somebody who is gonna take responsibility to find out why that is happening. Who's gonna do it?
Okay, I'll look that up. I'll look that up and see what comes out from it.
So you're gonna take care of it?
I'll
Okay,
look it up. I'll check it
that's
up and
awesome.
see exactly.
That's awesome.
Now who wants to talk?
Go ahead, Nahum. Nahum, where is Nahum? Talk. Nahum, go ahead, talk.
Maybe we can use the hardware
Maybe we can use what? Nahum, come on, talk to me.
Yeah, maybe we can use the hardware address or MAC address if IMEI is not available.
What else do you think we can use if IMEI is not available? Let me hear it. You can type it if you like. And I hope other people understand what you are saying. Huh?
Hello.
Yeah. What is the alternative if the IMEI is not being collected? What can we collect?
We use the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi address, the MAC,
Man, Nahum, you're supposed to
uh,
have
uh,
the fastest internet. What's going on?
the
I can't hear you,
device.
Nahum. I can't hear you. You need to
It's
type
better
this
to write
down.
down.
Man, it's bad. It's really bad.
Uh,
Yeah, it's cutting
So
up.
I just googled it
I
and
guess
I found out that it's a version problem.
It's a version problem on the phone from the phone.
No, from Google themselves.
Really? So can you explain
Yes.
that to us?
So Android. So from Android 10, if
Uh,
there is no way you can read the IMEI number, you can actually use the Android unique ID. So instead of using IMEI, we can use the Android unique ID.
no, we can use the two. If we fail to get the
So I was saying
IMEI, we go for the Android unique
we can use
ID.
the Android unique ID.
Yeah, for the phones that we fail to get their IMEI, we can go
Yes.
for the Android unique ID. Because in Android unique ID contains the IMEI,
Yeah.
right, guys? Right, right. So I was sending you
Yeah.
guys some messages. I hope you guys see the messages I'm sending. So that with that being said, um, I'm gonna share something with you guys, so I can show you the number of people that is using our stuff. Not like our stuff, nobody's using it. People are using it actually, to be honest. I will show you also a group that's committed to using it, so that you guys know we are serious. So let's go to SQL database here. Everybody here?
Yes,
Yes.
but
So
we
we
Yeah.
go
cannot
to
see
SQL
anything. Okay.
database and we're gonna do this, and you guys will see that people are using this. So show databases. The most fun time I have is when I'm communicating with you guys. You guys don't even know. It's fun to me. Yeah, man.
Are you
So
sharing the screen?
I believe I'm sharing the screen.
I can't
Yes,
see
you are. You
anything.
are.
I am sharing the screen. How many people can see the screen?
I'm seeing
I
the
can
screen,
see
ma'am.
it.
I'm seeing your screen.
But Alan is not seeing it.
I can see it.
No, there's nothing in my site.
Okay, let's see how we can help you here. How about now? What are you guys seeing?
Your screen, the database.
I'm seeing your screen.
Um,
Alan,
I'm seeing the
change.
console with
No, no,
with the
not yet.
MySQL
I'm
prompt.
seeing the Explorer.
Okay,
Hello.
let's
I'm
wait
seeing
for
the
Alan.
Explorer.
Let's wait
Hello.
for Alan. It seems like she has latency, but her voice is clear though.
Yes,
Your voice is clear, but
Hello.
your
yes,
voice
Can you hear
also.
me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
So Nahum,
Okay,
I
great.
think Samuel came up with a finding on Google. He said that
So,
the problem is a version problem. That what we can do is if we try to get the IMEI number, if it's not successful,
yeah,
we can take the Android unique ID. That's what he's
unique.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. Or we can to use the MAC address. That's no problem.
What you
Yeah.
don't know is in the Android unique ID, it has IMEI and MAC address. That makes sense? All right, you can check that.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
don't believe me,
Okay.
you can check it. All
Yeah.
right, if you don't believe me, you can check it
So
because
it's just
no, we need to check it too, so we are
I sent
sure.
a link. I sent a link.
Okay,
I sent a link. Just click on that link. It will open it.
okay,
Mr. Joe, you can click on the link.
everybody will see it. Okay, let me click on it so everybody will see it.
Yeah, click on that link.
It will pop up, and now I'll show it to everybody what you found on Stack Overflow. So this is what Samuel found. Yeah, this is exactly the same thing we were getting. You see, it says null right here. I mean null in Android Q, and this one happened in Galaxy. I think it's the same thing that Galaxy Q too. So this is it. Everybody, I'm gonna copy it and put it on. Did you put it on Skype yet? No. I can put it on
No,
Skype
no, not
so
yet.
people will have access to it on Skype. Eh? I'll put it on Skype here quickly, so everybody will have access to it. Even those that didn't make it to the meeting will have access to it. And that's that. Okay, that's done. So I'm just gonna show you guys people that are using this so that we know, and that way we wrap up this meeting. Alan, can you see it
So it's
now?
an alternative. If you can't get the time,
Alan, can you see it now?
Not here. I will see if you
Man,
share it in the Skype. Yeah, I can't
okay.
see your.
You can't see my screen, so I think it's a problem with your phone or something. But I will show you the when I go and I get the database, the number of users. I will take a screenshot and I'll show it to you on the group chat. Okay,
Okay,
so that way
thank you.
you can see that. Okay, we're gonna go to use Lokdon. Use select from this query stuff, man. Select stuff from Lockdown underscore lockdown user. I'm sure that is correct. I made a mistake. Yeah, user. See, so there's about 81, about 30 something people using this right now. There's about 31 people using this, and there's new people also. These are new people. Oh, I think Samuel just reloaded the app. You see, Samuel, you're not using the app. You see, you just, oh, that's Principal. Principal just installed the app. Oh man, that's Principal right there. This is Principal, guys. That's him. He's not using the app. Shame on him. He only uses the app when he needs to get something from us. That's not cool. That's not cool. So I'm gonna take this. Alan can't see it, so I'll just see how I can give it to her, man. I think it's this one, right? Yep, this is the one. But I can't even put it there. Okay, what I can do is I can put it on here. Yep, I'll put it on here for her, so she can see people using it. So that's just the people that are using it, pretty much. So I think we can wrap up here. I'll make sure I give Alan this. I still am not able to move it. I don't know why. Still I'm not. So that's just about that. So that's done. So we're able to get that done. So Alan, there you go. You have it right there. So that's the number of people that are using it.
Okay.
And then I have to show you guys a group that's really, really interested in making sure that they even help us in testing. I've done a lot of testing with them, this group. I'll show you guys. They're not a lot, but they're very helpful. There's a group here. Maybe I'll show you guys another time. But anyway, these are the number of people that are using it. And we're going to wrap this meeting up unless somebody have something else to say. I'm getting a little tired.
Okay. Hello.
Yes?
Yeah, about the app or me not really using the app like that. I changed my phone that's number one, and two, I was confused a bit about the repeated change in versions. So that's why
It
at a
doesn't
particular
matter.
point in time,
Whenever
I
we
just
change a version, you update to that version. Whenever we change, you update to that version. Time is gonna come when we have to
okay.
build our server for versioning, for versioning and all that kind of stuff. The most important thing is if you don't use the app, who do you expect to use it when you that's building it doesn't use it?
I understand what you're
That's
saying,
the logic in there.
and hello,
Yeah.
yeah, I understand what you're saying. So, but the second thing now is I was talking to you some days back about user experience in the in that particular application. Like I told you earlier, as in, like from people I have showed the app to, they're talking about the many permissions on the platform. Like doing a registration or this thing, they do ask for many permissions, which most people don't really like. And secondly, the use of the VPN. If it's optional, just put like into bracket optional, or even just take it away from that particular place
So I think I know what you're talking about. Basically, what he's saying is if you have permissions reduced to the point where too many things are not asked for, which in this case does not apply because most of the stuff we ask for, there's a reason for it, is for your own security. But BVN, I agree on BVN, we have to make BVN optional. I thought that BVN was already optional, guys. So why is it stopping people from registration? I need an answer. I thought that BVN was optional, guys. Nahum and Samuel, isn't BVN optional? You shouldn't stop people from registering.
Yeah, the BVN
I
is
don't think it's
optional.
optional
The
now,
BVN
but
is optional.
You shouldn't help people stop
It
people
was
from
optional
registering.
before. Maybe
Yeah.
you
we can
changed
make it
it.
optional.
Now you can actually. What I need you to do now is when you go to the field for BVN, write optional so they can know for sure. Optional. So that way, when they don't put information for BVN, they can still register. And I know BVN is for only Nigeria. I understand.
Yeah, yeah, we can make.
It's for only for Nigeria. So make it optional so that when they don't have their BVN, they can still register. Because if you make it to be a part of registration or do or die, then it's gonna stop a lot of people from registering, and we don't want that. So some of these somebody have to write it down. But anyway, we have a video for everything that we've done. We recorded it, and then I thank you guys for the meeting, and we will have to stop this meeting here now. And we'll continue in our tradition in our meeting. It's been an hour well spent with you guys, and we'll keep doing this. And I'm sure we will tell a good story at the end. Thank you again, guys. I have to go now.
Okay, thank you.
All
Y'all
right.
have a
Thank
nice
you very
day.
much.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye
Yeah.
bye,
Bye.
guys.
Thanks. Good night, Alan.